plug my phone in. I was going to try out my fancy gimbal, but unfortunately I didn't realize my phone wasn't charged, and you can't really have the charger hooked up onto it right away. So, anywho, I had to take my phone case off right here. YouTube, see the phone case? I had to take it, and I realized it's broken too. And there's my gimbal, my phone gimbal. Hey, what's up, Mo? How you doing? We're going to try out our fancy gimbal, but I didn't realize that my phone was dead enough. Appreciate you coming by, guys. Camden, how's it going? And YouTube, everything in this video is what that sign says, not for sale, ever. None of my items are for sale. They're for personal collection, as well as for the enjoyment of my subscribers and viewers. We never sell anything here because we know it's against guidelines. We never touch anything here because we know it's against guidelines. We never do anything that would harm someone to put this in a restricted category. Everything is done in a safe manner, and we know our rights here in the U.S., as well as the our Second Amendment and our First Amendment that you keep suppressing. So please stop doing that. And appreciate my people that just came in. Thank you, guys. Don't sell hats, stickers, and shirts. I haven't put them up yet. I'm still trying to figure out how to do that. What's up, Bear? Amaya, how's it going? Camden, hello. Elijah, how's it going, buddy? Let's see here. And yeah, Bear's in here. Awesome, guys. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and start a poll real quick. How come I'm not knowing how to spell something real quick? All right, one more. I think I spelled something wrong, but okay. I think you'd still use it the same way. All righty. Bad internet? Oh, on my side or yours? Let's see here. It is very blurry, or is it just my bad internet? I'm not sure. Mine's a good feed here. It could be the lens is a little dirty. It is a little bit. Let me see if I can get something. Been a rough day. Sorry about that. I have not seen Sane in forever. Let me see if I can clean off the lens, guys. I'll be right back. Because I know I have good internet service right here. All right. Let me put a little bit of glass cleaner on my rag here. Been a rough, sad day. Sorry about that. When was the last time you saw a mango in Tahiti? Long time. Let me clean it off real quick. You'll see some darkness, so don't get scared. Is that any better? It looks clearer. Yeah, I haven't seen him in a long time. Another one I haven't, and I've looked up him once, commented on one of his videos, and I haven't seen him either, was, what do you call it? Matt Bean of UK. Just popping in and sending love from across the pond. It's 1:23 a.m. here in Time Bed. Thanks, Bug Lightning, for coming by. I appreciate it. Keeps going all pixelated. That's weird. I've got 5G full bars. 5G full bars. Yeah, not dirty, just pixelated. That's weird. Yeah, because I have 5G 4 bars. Let me check something real quick. I see you still have your beard, so glad you didn't. No, I just trimmed it. Let me try something real quick. We'll sign off for a little bit, turn the internet on and back off, and then I'll be right back on. It'll only take a couple seconds. Be right back. Please hang tight. All right, did that do anything? Is that any better? Oh, There we go. It was better. Okay, so what I did is I turned on my internet like in airplane mode just for a few seconds and turned it back on. I would have put one more here, maybe shotgun. There's not enough there for that. Sure hope my doggies aren't tearing into the trash. I gotta check up my dogs a little bit. Let me be right back, guys. I'm sorry. I was thinking my dogs might have been inside the trash outside. I could hear something swashing around. But I think it's the breeze. Now the audio is going in and out. Oh, come on. It's YouTube. It's better, but now it's going back and forth. It's YouTube. It could be the wind as well. It's really windy outside and cold. 5G, 5 bars. So, guys, I don't know. 5G, 5 bar. Sounds better now. Probably because I'm sitting here. Before it was just silent. You like to hear my voice, don't you? I know you. Yes, sir. So I can shrink this just a little bit. It's going to be hard for some people to see it, but let's see. Sounds better now. Okay. Awesome sauce. So how y'all been doing? How's work been? Yeah, he put smiley faces. How's life been? Work been good? For me, it's a little slow. I'm kind of in between bigger jobs, a couple bigger jobs. One I need to give a quote to. The other one I got ready. I got to pick up the materials. It's actually for my parents making a deck. I'm just trying to figure out how much to charge them because it's like, how much do you charge your parents, in accordance with what you normally would charge per hour, or not per hour, per the job. I know what I would charge for the job if I was sending it out, if I was doing the job myself, ripping off all the old deck boards, making the existing deck bigger, and putting brand new railing. But I don't know what I would do for them. I figured I'd give them a friend discount or friend and family discount, but I just don't know how much to do that. What's up, Mr. At? Was that a lightning bolt? Is that for Black Adam, or is that for what's the other guy's name? The Flash. Black Adam would be yellow. I guess the Flash would be too. Possibly. He said it working. Sometimes you got to sell them on correct. What? What you mean? Sometimes you got to sell them on correct. I think something got lost in translation. Not sure if I got that one. Right now we got a variety of stuff on the table. Let me get you guys up there real quick. Right now we got a couple. Let's see, we got a couple revolvers out. The 2 black powder there, the 460 Magnum, 357 Magnum. Got the 38 Smith & Wesson short, 365 9, a 9mm Makarov, the double stack 1911, the 45, the Desert Eagle 9mm, the Canik Meta SFX Sketch, and the TTI Combat Meta. We have the MP5 in the back and the FN57 right there. I think we got a 25 there and some knives over here and a 22 Magnum, and a little 22 in there. Let's see. Your work, sell them what you would do. Yeah, I mean, like they said, yeah, let us know how much we're gonna, how much you're gonna charge us. I'll be like, hey, this is what I would charge. I'm willing to go to here, because they're my parents. I don't want to. I'm not here to make money off of them. Still above ground, so doing pretty good. Awesome. Yep. No selling. This is for information purpose only. Yep. Did you see that? I got signs all over. I have 2 signs up. I need to stick one over there yet on that side where the double barrels are. Yeah, we got all the double barrels over here too. For those who are new, I think Mr. At is new. I appreciate you coming by. If you're not and you like either gun content, if you're not subscribed, if you like gun content, hiking, cave exploring, mine exploring, outdoor stuff, hunting stuff, we do that. I post some of my handyman work. Recently, I posted a couple shorts. Or was it on my other one? I think it was this one. And I have another channel that I do strictly outdoor only. That way, hopefully that one can grow and take off separate from this outdoor stuff. Stifler, there you are. I tried to get on your first live you did this evening. For some reason, all I saw was the thing spinning, and I never saw you come by. A little bit later, you restarted it. But I didn't get to hop on the restart. Matthew, how's it going? He said, I'm back. Matthew Rutherford. And Chris, what's good, my brother? God as always, my friend. God as always. We got our little gimbal here that we were going to try out for the camera here. Unfortunately, the phone was dead enough that I can't have the charger on at the same time. But this with the little thing here tracks you. You can turn it on and off with the removable little control. That's really cool. Mosin, my oldest matching number, love it. Oh, nice. I have a Mosin. It's behind me here. Right there. Tip of my thumb. It's from 43. From 43, that one right there. The one beside it's a Mauser from Turkey. That's a Mosin Nagant. That's a 38, 1938 8mm Mauser. That one's a Mosin from 43, and that's a 303 British Lee Enfield from 43. It's been sporterized, unfortunately. What's up, Pat? Yeah, we had to restart it like 3 times, get it going. Between getting going, as well as I had technical difficulties with sound and clarity of picture just a little bit ago. Sound has been a really bad one off and on for people. I'd like to see a 45SP on the pole. Yeah, eventually we'll do some other stuff. I just put 9mm because a lot of people would have that as a close combat or whatever. Lewis, just made a Trigger Hill account as well. Yeah, I heard about that one, Trigger Hill. What's her name helped? What is her name? Alex Zedra. She helped create Trigger Hill. I don't know how much it is. Youngsters have fire in the Mosin more than anything. Youngsters, there you go. Your kick's pretty good. Mine's a carbine. It's an M38 carbine, and it's the original carbine. It's not one that was cut down to be a carbine. I like it. It's free. It's free? I didn't think Trigger Hill was. I was thinking it was like Pepperbox. I tried to figure out how I can post stuff on Pepperbox. I tried contacting some of the guys that help operate it. What is his name? Donut Operator, as well as the Fat Electrician. No response back. They're too busy making their own content just for, That's the thing. If I would ever get there that big, I would hope I'm not, that I would still interact as best I could. Obviously, though, if you got 1 million subscribers, how are you going to interact with everybody? Do you have the wood stirring stick as a pointer still? Somewhere around here I do. I think it's that away inside the other place. It was actually a wood wedge for installing doors. I can go get it. I should get that. Haven't used it in a while because of late I've just been sitting down talking. The reason why I've been sitting down talking is because YouTube gave me a strike for no reason. That's why. It's right here. It's a wood wedge. YouTube, this is a wood wedge we'll be using to point out objects throughout the room. It is a piece of wood used to install windows and doors. In construction, no way, shape, or form is it used in firearms. Nope. No, sir. Got my phone on vibrate, and it's notifying me via vibrates instead of others, and you could probably hear that through it. Oh, I am too right now, Stifler. We put all this time and effort into YouTube, and they give us diddly anymore. And I'm pretty sure it's not just, right now, I believe it's not just, it's YouTube as a platform right now is having problems. Ever since Gemini took over, it's not just my content or 2A content or religious. It used to just be 2A and religious was getting shadow banned. Now it's a lot of other channels too. And the thing is why would they put something in place that actually is hurting them financially as well? I don't know. Why would they block us when it's hurting them financially as well as ourselves? Mr. Wood, there we go. What's up, Elijah? Security guard, busy 3 hours, now lifting weights. Oh, yeah, there you go. We had a huge gun community and YouTube stomped on it. Correct. I was growing very fast. I would have been about 16,000 subscribers by now, more than double, probably about double what I have. But about 3 months ago, they shadow banned me where I was getting only, instead of 10 to 12,000, instead of 10,000 to 35,000 impressions per live, it dropped to 3,000 something for 3 months. And then it would get to 2,000 something and 1,000 something. And then 4 weeks ago when Gemini took over, everybody's gun content tanked to only 150 to 300 views. Yeah. They just wanted rubber band watermelons. I know, that guy comes across mine too. And he gets 1,000, 2,000 people at once. He'll have like 4,000 likes and all these donations on the bottom. Piles of donations. Like he probably makes $4,000 a night. No wonder YouTube is pushing them, because guess what? They're getting big, huge pushbacks. Hello, today I skipped school and went to York's farm show and got a new knife. Awesome, Kegs. We're going after our First Amendment on this private-owned public platform where they can't control it. Correct. See, that's the thing. Since it's a private platform, our rights almost mean nothing on here. I was trying to figure out different things about suits. Not that I would do it, like a lawsuit. I wouldn't. I don't think so. Maybe if it was a mega thing. There's hardly any way that you would win because they have a huge loophole of how it's a private thing and it has to do with mass media exemption. It's weird. What's up, Russell? Oh, yeah, they're going on after AI too, which to me is okay because I don't like all that AI stuff. I still see them a lot, though. Matthew says, I'm glad you are here, man. I got to call it a night, though. Got to work overtime again tomorrow. God bless you all. Matthew, thanks for coming by. That's another thing. YouTube has been pushing my content to older subscribers, I think, to see if they're actually legit people. And I've had one person say, I haven't been here in 4 months. I thought maybe you dropped off the face of the earth. I'm like, no, I've been going full other than, that 1 week they got me. So, yeah. Eastern. Hey, what's up, Gilly? Beyond Raging, how's it going? Excuse me. Have a blessed one, Matthew. But yeah, he was one that hadn't been pushed in a while. 14 people in the chat, 15 likes. Please double tap the screen, guys. I believe some of you are new. Thank you for coming by. Fellow mods, I know, right? That's the other thing. They're only pushing content to subscribers. Nobody new, except maybe this Mr. App might be new. Every once in a while, they sneak a new guy in, but usually, or gal, usually it's just your regular old subscribers. And when they do push it to the subscribers, they gauge it. While you're having your live, they're shoving it out, the alert, instead of right away to everybody. Yeah, I know, right? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mods in right now. 8. There's Pat. 8 mods in right now. I had to get rid of some of my mods. 2 reasons. One is I found out one of them was a person younger than the age requirement, and then I had a whole bunch that weren't even in the my lives anymore because YouTube wasn't pushing them, and so I removed them and then sorted through some other ones because I had like 50 mods, and I had to. When you've got 400 people in here at once, 250, you need a lot of mods to interact, to take the trash out, in other words. But unfortunately, with it so low, I don't really need that many in at once. I went through it. Yeah, you said something about that. Christopher, howdy. Hello, fellow mods. Gilly, howdy. Excuse me. A speed loader and what else? And it shows only 3 people in here. That's the other problem. YouTube's messed up with their algorithms, with their counter. It only shows 3. There's way more than 3 in here. But yeah, you want a speed loader, and I forget what else. I tried to see what it was. I didn't see the clip of what you sent me for signing up to win stuff. And plus, there's a few that said they were expired. So now it shows 2 people. There's more than 2 people in here, folks. You know what? I can shut that light off for now. It's going to be dead soon anyways. think I only got one bar on it. Yeah. My light up above my stuff over there. Is that too dark for you guys? Getting scared yet? What did you do today, Jerome? Today I ran around to Home Depot and Lowe's and returned some stuff. What else did I do? I thought I went one other place. Did I get gas? Was that this morning? I stopped somewhere else. Where did I stop? More than just Home Depot and Lowe's. Then I worked up on a quote. I got to work up on another quote. I was supposed to call a job today, but I forgot to. Let's see here. Only 3 of us. I don't believe it. Yeah, it shows 2 now. 2 AK breakers. Ruck filled with stuff yesterday. What's the FRT? What it does go for? Dynamics is a mag holder, speed loader. I loved it. There you go. We'll be doing a giveaway once we get 2,000 subs. I heard, Raging, we're supposed to be doing a giveaway once we hit 8,000 when YouTube actually lets us get the 8,000. So I complained about how my subscriptions have been the same. It'll go up 1 or 2 and then go down 1 or 2. I said, I've gotten X amount in this amount of time. I've never seen it go up, only by 1 or 2. What's going on? And then when you open up my studios, it says the actual amount. When you do the drop down, it shows my different channels and how many. It's always been at 7,710. It's always stayed there for months. Something's wrong with it. And so I told him, I said, there's a glitch in the system. Oh, no, it's perfectly fine. There's no problems. No, look, here's the screenshots. Here's this. Look at this. Something's wrong. No, And they try to explain it away. Yeah. I'll be there. Yeah, we know you will. Slowly building my SHOT Show list, meeting up with John Crump, News, Jack of all trades. Jack of all trades going to be there? Pistol Pete, Gideon Optics, Fast Fire Customs, 2A Ninja. I heard he was going to be there. And whoever else we can link with. Is Justin B going to be there? Or just 10 B? Yeah. You're definitely close. Hydrogen bullets. Red Knight, what's up? Hopefully this year you gift a real life tank, even if it's a light battle tank. That would be nice, Mr. Knight. Appreciate you coming by. Thank you for that that jewel. The 100%, the one jewel you sent. Thank you. Just 10 outdoors, I think so. Is he outdoors? I'm not 100% because he has pew-pews too. I thought he called him Justin B. Just and then 10. Yeah, as it looks like it would be Justin. Maybe it is outdoors. You might be right. Greetings, gentlemen. What's up, Dilly? How's it going? Dilly Too Chilly. How you doing? And I think my dog was scratching the outside door to come in. Sounded like it. I wonder if this thing's charged up enough where I could go ahead and hook up the gimbal on it. Try our little gimbal on here, huh? It follows you around. I might have to get another battery for that. I think I got one inside. I'll be right back. Let me go get my battery. Gotta let the dogs in too, guys and gals. Gotta hook up, get a new battery hooked up to my light here. Oh yeah. There we go. What was that? Oh, it's a little mini shell. All right, what we got? Oh, and Bullseye Bed, and we're meeting with him too. I heard he's gonna be there. What's up, Windu? Double tap that screen, buddy. It didn't go up since you've been in here. It still says 20. Or maybe on your side it says 21. Had a wonderful evening, my friend. See you, Beyond. Can we see some targets you shot? I actually don't have any paper targets that I've done that. I usually shoot a lot of steel when I have T-post at a small shooting range that an officer owns. It's a neighbor of my parents when I borrow it. He made himself a little range. And so I put my steel targets that are made for that. I could do 20 yards even with my 365 macro. Pretty good on that. And it's a steel that's about, I don't know, 16 inches with like a little silhouette by about a foot wide. And I can hit, in that general area in 20 yards. That's not bad with that little micro. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? It's like Justin Wurst or something. It's Justin something. Eastern, I have so many questions about your poll, bro. Uh-oh. Controversy coming in. Same with Canella. She's coming in. Canella, come here. Canella, come here. Say hi. Say hi. Come here. Come on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Controversial coming in. Here's Canella. What's up, girl? What's up, girl? Uh-oh. Skittles is coming. I was very rich. We'd be King Tiger Tank buddies. There you go. It's a distraction. Oh, Skittles is? Yeah. You practice quick draw. I've not really. The first time I ever tried it, and only time, was about 2 months ago with my 45 Colt. That's the only time I've done it. It's not fast at all. I did a short about it. I was just like, fast draw, and it's not tuned for it or anything. Why can't a knife just mandatory? A knife shouldn't be on there. Some people don't even carry a knife, so I mean, fists. I'm doing okay. I'm doing pretty good. I did a beard trim this morning. It's getting a little long on the puffy on the sides and kind of gnarly-ish on the bottom. Little split ends maybe, so we trimmed up the beard. Do you have any hip draw pistol belts? It's not specifically for a pistol draw. I do have a holster for my 45 45 Colt. It's in there. I've wore it on a number of shootings. Like when I did my lever action comparison, the ballistics testing with these lever actions here, I'm wearing it on that one. What's up, Whitland Monkey? Whitland Monkeys. That's not a knife. That's not a knife. This is a knife. That's not a knife. This is a knife. If I know close quarters is possible, MOL sneak a knife, even though I can only vote once. I looked on Twitch, but not seeing you on there. I was on there last night, Windu. I was there last night. Would you ever do a duel with Bob Munden? I'm not even sure who that is. With monkeys. Yes, sir. Oh, really? Yeah, I was on last night for an hour and a minute. Unfortunately, it doesn't save it for you unless someone does it that's in the chat. There is some way you can do some setting, but I'm not sure how to do that yet, and it might be desktop only. You should always have a good knife. You never know when you will be attacked by a bagel or a roll. Correct. I saw one at the saddle shop the other day. It was pretty. Oh, nice. Yeah, mine's pretty. It's got the nice floral print on it. It's an Amazon special made in Mexico, solid leather. Everything's really nice. You never said what you mean by close. Close quarters? Up close. You can shoot a full loaded revolver before a human can blink. No, I can't. That's fast. I am not that fast. Arm's length in their hands, I'm on me. Possibly. Just need to watch your K videos. So I have part 4 done. I went to load it up and I didn't realize that my, what are you doing? My, cap cut wasn't up to date. And so I needed to renew the licensing on it. Because I didn't realize I only bought a month, I guess, not a multiple. So I have part 1, 2, and 3 on my main channel, this one. Part 4 is done. I need to post it. I need to do part 3 and 4 on my second channel, my outdoor channel. Or like just in the house clothes. Good Kenan. Good Kenan. Oh, you give away kisses? Oh, thank you. Good Kenan. Watch out. Let's see, or just close in the house close. Well, I was thinking like close quarters means like, almost like hand to hand in a way. Catch you all later. Stay safe. See you, Whittling. Bob has speed 0.175 hundredths of a second. Well, I'm thinking of Michalek. Lauren is his daughter's name or something. Michalek. He's really fast revolver. Here's my 4 dogs I had. Now he's fast at reload with a 357 Magnum reloading. I'm forgetting his first name. I don't think it's Bob. Is it Bob Mikulich? Can't remember. All right, let's see if we can get this GoPro on. I'm not sure how to work it. Let's put this on right here. That way it'll... You guys there? Hello? There you are. I actually pushed a button on the side when I was unhooking it. Jerry, yep. See some young kids speed shooting. He's fast. Oh, he is fast. He was the fastest. I believe he's a little slower than he used to be because of he's getting older. He even admitted that he's not as fast as he used to be. All right, let's put our little right here. Kenel, what are you doing? Here is our GoPro holder. Not GoPro, our stand. We're putting our wiggly bit. What do you call this? What do you call this thingy, Bobby? Gimbal. I gimbaled him. Gimbal dimbles. All right, let me plug it in. I don't know how charged this thingy itself is. All right, turn it on. I think you can charge it while it's... There we go. Perfect. Let's put you on the stand. Let's give it a try, guys. What's up, Orange Smoke? We're trying out our gimbal here real quick. Hey, look, it works. Uh-oh. It quit already? What happened? Oh, yeah. Ooh. Ooh. There we go. Hello. I'm not sure what it's tracking. Must be tracking like right here. Keeps my head off to the side there. I can control it with the remote too. There we go. Oh yeah. Jerry Mechulik. There we go. Your ears? Yeah, it's tracking my ears. This hat makes them go out just a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah. It moves with it. Oh yeah. How you guys like that? I like them apples, folks. And it's got this little remote that you could take it along with you. And you can make it so that whatever is coming through that camera there, you can actually see yourself on the screen. Look at that. Oh, it's moving it, though. Let me shut it off so it doesn't do that. You could actually see yourself on the camera there. It's pretty cool. And then you can turn it back on by pushing the little side button. I'm not sure what this little side thing does. I don't know if it slows it down. I think it does. Maybe. Turn it up. Or the button on the side. I'm not sure what that does. I'm still learning how to do it here. Oh, that turns it on too. So the remote has a little side button on it right there that controls the movement to turn it on and off. And then so does the gimbal, the little trigger on the front. Next time you clean your truck, it's going to be watching bugs fly around. I probably wouldn't put it on there. I doubt it. Look at that. He moves when I'm itching my beard. What's up, Dougie? Dougie. He fired 6 shots from 10 different 38 caliber revolvers in 17 seconds and holds 21 other shooting speed records. Yeah. Bro, you're like a little kid on Christmas. LOL. Yeah, look, I got this gimbal. It follows me around. Oh yeah. Eastern Washington, amazing. Yeah, he is. He was the fastest. There might be some others faster than him now. So yeah, I took off the squeeze holder right here. Thing is I can't use that with the phone holder on it. You know, like this thing here. This is a phone case. You can't use it with the case on. But that's pretty weird. I can actually see myself on the little screen. Oh, Canelo, what do you want? What do you want? Huh? I think if you quit moving around, oh, this would be perfect, guys. When I'm hiking, it'll follow me out. And then when I'm shooting, like walking across or running, doing like interacting and stuff, oh yeah. That'll be like sweet. That'll be perfect for my videoing, guys. when I have the camera on the side that videos the side of me, it'll just move on its own. And then I'll still have the body cam here for the up front and switch back and forth, and then have another camera up by the unit that I'm shooting. That way you can do the slow-mo. Hey, what's up, waiters? And I'm proud to be an American. Yes. Gracias a Dios. Yes, we are. We're blessed to be here in America. Yeah, cool. What's up, Steve? Mr. MJ Steve. That'll be way better content. I try my best to make better and better. Like, I used to just be shorts for my shooting. Then I started doing a little bit of long formats, but they were just as long as a short. One of them really took off. I got 9,500 views. It was a double barrel 16 gauge shotgun I have. For some reason, squeeze holder struck me in extremely funny. What else do you call it? It's a holder that squeezes your phone. A squeeze holder. Squeeze and holder. Like a kid in a candy store. You're hilarious, Jerome. Well, that's what someone else said. Or maybe I did say that. My cameras at my house can follow people. If I turn them all the way up, someone will watch TV. So I went to one of my customers have the cameras that follow. And she can access them on her phone. And so I think that's pretty cool. She's in the military, in the Army. She was showing me how it works. But yeah, look, thing's still working. Oh yeah. It's pretty quick. I'm going to wear it out. It's not too bad, actually. Watching TV, that's hilarious. Oh, I can see where it's tracking me from on the little screen down below. It has this little green window that shows it's tracing my head. The nice thing about this one tracks animals, moving objects, and humans. Some of the other ones, I don't know if it was the DJI or if it was the 360, only tracks humans. So if you want to like throw a ball across the way and have it follow it or something for content, it won't happen. But for supposedly this one does. It tracks things other than humans. So hey, give that a try, right? We got Canelo. What? What do you want? She back. That's the ones I got. I got like 12 of them cheap for cheap. Which my kids when they're out of school, cheaper than childcare. Or hiring a what you call it. What do you want? What do you want, Nella? You okay? So you want something. She just got brought in, so laser dot, look out if it tracks you. I know, right? Hola, bro. Soy Samuel. Samuel, gracias por venirlo otra vez. Es muy, lo siento. Fue largo tiempo usted aquí. YouTube no es bueno. ¿Cómo estás, hermano? Bien, o no? Malo? Yeah, he hasn't been in here in a while. Yo, está bien. Aquí, todo bien. Porque YouTube no es bueno. Yo no sé exactamente en español. Nos gusta armas. Y no gusta armas. ¿Qué pasó? Someone's trying to call me from Phoenix, Arizona. They can leave a voicemail and see what it is. YouTube no gusta armas. Y no gusta religión. ¿Y qué más? YouTube gusta malo cosas. Me gusta. Sí, gracias. Hey, what's up, Word Thunder? How's it going? Me gusta este nombre poquito. Sí. Thanks for coming in, War Thunder. How are you doing? Appreciate you coming by. This is Desert Armoring More. I think you might have been here before. Unfortunately, you're probably a while ago, and YouTube has had a problem pushing our content I was shadow banned for 3 months, and now the last 4 weeks, YouTube is ran by Gemini, and so it hasn't been working very well. Has mejorado el español. Mejorado. ¿Qué es mejorado? No recuerdo. 7338. That kicks like a monster is 338 Win Mag. Oh, a 338 Win Mag. I have a 338 Lapua. Right there's my 338 Lapua. It's a Ruger Precision. What's up, Brookside? If you haven't subscribed and liked, please do so and double tap the screen. Yes, please. Bien, hermano, me tengo que ir. ¿Está bien? ¿Qué dijo? Me like Bahí. ¿Qué es Bahí? Was made in 1992. Oh, okay. The 70 you have is made in 1992. That's a little bit older. I don't have any Model 70s. I have some Model 700s. That would be their rival. The Remington 700s. Gracias, Samuel. Uh-oh. I can understand a fair amount of Spanish, but I don't write a darn thing in it. I'm having a little bit of problem right now. See, I had 3 people in here that would come in fairly regularly, and Samuel was one of them that I would use Spanish, so it was helping me because words would start coming back. But since I haven't been using it much of late, Canella, get out of the trash. Problem with it is that my sling mounts are very wiggly. Oh, yeah. Canella, get out of the trash. Sorry, I had to tie up the trash bag. Canella was getting into it, my doggy. Oh, it followed me out, didn't it? All right, let me push it again. All right, let's see if it'll follow me down. There we go. What's the name of your other channel? Let me put that as a post. Guys, if you don't mind subscribing to my other channel, I'm going to put it here on a poll. Let's see, it is... There we go. Put that up in the corner. What do we got? Hey, what's up, Longshot? Can't wait to move out of Washington State so I can get my gun rights back. I know, right? I forget where you said you're heading. Wasn't it New Mexico or Arizona? Or is that another person that said that? And I was like, hey, if you move to Arizona, let's collab. I live here. There's the name of the other channel, guys. Jerome's Outdoor Adventures. That is strictly outdoors. The only time I have gun content is like when I'm sitting here on the chair and they're in the background. We chat about guns on there a little bit, but usually it's just outdoor stuff, like shooting the breeze, talking whatever. I saw a super mechanical slingshot pop up on my feed. Some of those slingshots are pretty cool. Tennessee or South Carolina. Oh, there you go. Have I been to either of those? I've been to North Carolina, but I don't think South. Tennessee, I think I drove through the tip of it one time. We drove through as a family. What's the worst gun you've ever owned, like a firepower and accuracy? I don't have it out. It's a 25 ACP. The brand is Larcin, Lorcin. It is the worst Saturday fly-by-night pistol they make. It's worse than Raven. It's worse than Jennings. It's worse than Braco. It's worse than Jaime's. Word on the sling mounts on your Model 70. Yeah, Eastern might know something about that. He might be able to help you. As an accuracy, I'm not really sure because sometimes that all varies on maybe you just have the wrong ammo. I do have a 308 that does seem like it doesn't shoot very well, but it might have just been the ammo. It just didn't like that ammo. So I need to check different ammo with it. I was using some black, Hornady black 308 AMAX, and it did not like that when I was trying to sight it in. You ever seen the guy that does slow-mo shot where you can see the bullet trajectory and the hit? Yeah, there's a few of them. One's called the Slow-Mo Guys. They're from the UK, if I recall. The other one is called High Speed Ballistics, I believe. He shot an RPG one time and it blew up in his hand. So his one arm, I don't remember which side, is messed up. Canelo, are you thirsty? You want something to drink? All right, I need to get something for the doggies to drink. Maybe put out a little food for them. You thirsty? Because she keeps coming back like she wants something. Canela, I'll go get you something, okay? I'd like to know how to fix that. Yeah, Eastern, maybe you can help him with that. I got to go get the doggies some water and food real quick. Back up, Canela. Back up. Eastern Washington knows a lot about guns when it comes to repairs and stuff. You guys can chat at that. I got to go get her some water. Come on, Nella. All right, gotta give the doggies some food and some water. All right, hey Russell, we need cheap ammo again. I know, right? I'm a donut bro already subbed. I am a donut bro? Not sure what you mean by that. All right, let's see here. Washington, can you tell me how to fix it? Hi, Macaroon, Wendy. Washington was busy. Police were outside dealing with drunks. What? Probably pricing on that gun is it was expensive when I got it from the gun shop. Gotcha. Educational purposes here, YouTube. Just as that sign says right there, not for sale ever. All my content has nothing for sale. Educational purposes only. We never violate YouTube guidelines. We never touch anything. We never do something in a harmful manner, as they accuse us sometimes. But we don't. We've got proof. They tell us, oh, we know you have proof, but you did it anyways. Go figures. Anyways, Washington says, are they loose at the base of them or the swivel loose around the mount that goes in the wood? That's what I was wondering, because like I have one that's a little loose where it goes into the wood, but that's because you can just turn it another time and tighten it up. Kind of swivel around the mount that goes in the wood. There you go. Wendy says, I'm silly. Don't we all have it? And the gun is literally 33 years old. Gotcha. Do you follow Zach Rushing from South Carolina? I'm not sure. I would screenshot that, but my power button's covered up from the little mount that's holding the phone. I'm not sure if I am or not. Hey, what's up, Lions? We just had one of your subscribers, Lightning Bug, or whatever her name is. She came in about 15, 30 minutes ago, something like that. Guys, shout out to my buddy Lions. He's from the UK. Should be sleeping. Get yourself a pint or something. He has an awesome channel, guys. Lions Fix It Shop. Also, there's another guy, his name's Random Builds. He's over there as well, if I recall. Awesome channel as well. Check them both out. Lions Fix It Shop, which is right here in the chat. And Random Builds. Yes, Bug's a good one. Yes, she is. If you can unscrew the mount from where it goes into the wood, you can replace the mount with a large one and take the slack out. There you go. I'm doing great. I got my voice about 98% back. I had like a soreness here, even though I felt great. Don't know what it was. I made it sound like I was a smoker or something. Christian YouTube Southern Areas Outdoor Store called BBB's Outdoor. Russell, do you mind shooting me his channel on Instagram or Messenger? Either one works. That way I can look it up. Russell, I know you and I chat on Instagram, so if you could send it there, that'd be great. I think that's where we chat usually. How am I doing? Yeah, other than my throat, that wasn't the greatest. It's doing great now. Just off to sleep. Wanted to drop in a day. Hello. Glad you're feeling better, buddy. Yep. Punch sickness in the face. Oh, and we got this gimbal too that follows us around. Just recently got it. I had another one, but it didn't follow you, and so I returned it. This one has a little side camera right here, off to the side, and it doesn't know what to do when my hand's there. It's like, what in the world? Does a pretty good job. And then it has this removable little remote with a screen on it too, so I can actually watch what's going on, and I can control the up and down as well. It's pretty cool. Thanks so much, Christian. Appreciate you. Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, do you think the scope brand Hawk is good? Where did I see Hawk from? I'm trying to remember who had a Hawk. I've only seen it once or twice sometime online, but that's about it, like on YouTube channels. Canela, come here, girl. Come on. Speak to the hand. Yeah, I know, right? You can replace the swivel section. If the hole is egged out, you can line the hole with Acraglass. Just remember to use plenty of release agent. So I need some of that Acraglass. I think that's what you're telling me, where I need to fit my butt of the double barrel shotgun as I was rebuilding to the wood so it fits more tightly. I just wasn't sure where I can find it from. Maybe you mentioned something about it where I could. I think she just wants attention. I think she just wants some love. Want some love, Canela? Big hug. Big hug. Big hug. What do you use for the releasing agent, by the way? Oh, Canela. Oh, good girl. Oh, good girl. She's acting like a puppy right now. She's like 13 years old, which is pretty old for a dog like this. A question about the pre-1992 model 70. Are their triggers different from the new ones or about the same? Don't know. Got a Nikon Sterling scope. It's probably worth more than the old 22 it's mounted on. Nikon's pretty good. Some of theirs are pretty good. They're not as good as Leopold, but some Nikons I'd say are maybe about half of them. They have different tiers, just like Vortex, and so I'm sure they have some that are better than Vortex and some that are worse. I have a decent amount of Vortex because I like Vortex. Anywho, Brownells has Acraglass and Acraglass gel. There's agent comes with the Acraglass. Let me see if I can screenshot that. I don't know if I can with this unit on. It's probably going to shut itself off because I had to recalibrate there. Yeah, it doesn't like my finger in the way. Let me shut that off for a little bit. You've got to try to have it. Sorry, my hand's in the way there, guys. There we go. Let me recenter this. Turn the tracking back on. All right, there we go. We're back in business, boys. Is the gel expensive? So yeah, it sounds cool. I don't know. I've never bought it. But I'll have to check it out. But yeah, Eastern knows all about it. He repairs old stuff and fixes stuff. I remember he mentioned that to me before for my double barrel that I was redoing some stuff on. Yeah, I need to find that myself. Something's on my screen. I need to get a new protector for it. It's getting beat up. It's not glass. It's one of those heavy-duty plastic ones that are the supposed to be lifetime warranty. I don't know. Anywho, 9 people in the chat. Appreciate you coming by. Yeah, that's about the only thing you can have over there, huh, Lions, at 22. Without having to get all that special paperwork.
over there in the UK. The chat freeze up or just people not talking? Let me see. That doesn't show it's froze up. Excuse me. But yeah, if anybody's wanting to know the model of this one, whoops, it didn't know what to do with that. It is the Steady V3 Ultra. They have a V3 regular, but it doesn't have the removable remote. They also have the M6 right now for really cheap, cheaper than this one, but it doesn't have the screen on there either, or removable. The last time I bought it, jail, it cost $36.99. There you go. What's up, the N-less? I think we just chilling right now. Oh, you are or me? I don't know. Are we just chilling? The thing's following me. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah. Sort of. We got stuff on the table if you want to see what's up there. Drop a super chat and I'll show it to you. We'll see. The regular hourglass, it was $34. Oh, versus the gel is $36.99. Gotcha. Fetty gel. That kind of makes me feel motion sick. That's because I was moving real fast. It's going to be really nice for when I do my hiking. I'll set up the tripod and it'll follow me while I'm hiking by. And like when I'm doing shooting, it'll follow me out while I'm doing shooting. That'll be awesome. Mine says, yeah, question actually, the air rifle was dry fired when the open breech at some point and has a bent barrel. I've bent it back with clamps. You think it actually fixable? A bent barrel? Well, most even BB guns are 22. You're probably saying it's a pellet 22? Since you mentioned a breech barrel. Open breech. Maybe it's a regular 22. I don't know. If it's an air rifle 22, they're usually lined with the barrel plus the barrel itself. But if it's a 22 regular, that would have been hard to bend if it was a regular 22. It must be a pellet gun. Dry fired for an air gun doesn't hurt a thing that I know of. Just being quiet. Yep. Dry fired with an open breech. How does that work? I'm not sure if I can do that with any of mine. Because mine has like my high power one back. Where's that one? Oh, I moved it. Oh, it's right here beside me. That one right there with the blonde wood. Let me move my head here. This one right here is my high power 25 caliber air gun. And you have to have it locked back for it to be able to fire. Eastern Washington says last time I got the Model 70. When I got it here, it was like a lot of money. I still have it in the scope. Pretty good, but is the gun kicks like a monster for 338 Win Mag. Well, a 338 Win Mag ain't to shake a stick at. Aren't they about as much as a 300 Win Mag? Maybe a little bigger. Caliber-wise it is, but I don't know about punch. We'll get these good panning shots. Does it auto-zoom too? I don't think this one auto-zooms. Because it's not... I mean, it has a camera here, but that's just a tracking camera, as well as it transfers to a little screen down here where I can see it on the remote thing. What's his name has a tracking one that zooms in and out. I don't know what brand he's got, but it would be more than this thing cost, I'm sure. That is Yukon Outdoors. He's got one that does. So when he's sitting there at his computer chatting with us back and forth, it'll zoom in and out, which I think is pretty cool. I was like, wow, that's neat. I think I asked him what it was, but I don't remember if he ever said. Anywho. Ugh. Why am I getting tired? I think it might be just 7 o'clock. 7:22. Yeah, panning shots, awesome. Zooming in and out, this does not. Because it doesn't link to your phone. Possibly, maybe. Yep, correct. That's exactly where I got it from. Nothing you can shake a stick at. He just posted one, was it yesterday? Let's see, what was that one on? What did he post? It was more unique. I'm trying to remember what it was, though, that he posted yesterday. The only thing you can really do about recoil is put a good quality recoil pad on it, like a Hackmeyer Record Pad. The other one you can put on Eastern is the channel called Backfire. He makes his own, and he'll calibrate it to your gun and to the weight of bullets you want to use. Russell, I appreciate that. Can we have a small tour? Sure. Sure. Let me get you off the stand here real quick. Appreciate that, Russell. It's been a while. It's an old school break barrel. Cock and fire while open. Oh, that. I have. Okay. I've never tried that before. And it forces the air that you know what you mean. Yo, I know what you mean. I have a crack barrel. It's a really cheap one. That one has been a problem. Let's see here. Let me put you on, take you off the auto tracking. And we'll flip the cameras. And we'll control you by the remote here. Possibly. And there's Canella. Appreciate the $20, Russell. We're going to put a thumbs up on that. Can you look up serial number for this? Because I know what it... I wouldn't be able to here. It's a little bit hard. For Remingtons, you might be able to. Winchester's a lot easier. Well, look at that. Here's your first pink Super Boss Man. You're right, Talented Dev. That is the first one I have ever gotten. I have never gotten a pink. I have gotten an orange, which we just got one now. Thank you, buddy. I really appreciate that. All right, so we've got a couple black powders we picked up before we go any further. YouTube, look, see this sign? Not for sale. Nothing on this table or in this whole room or live is. All right, that is a Navy, Remington Navy. That one needs a spring for the trigger. Other than that, it'll work. This one should work perfectly fine right there. I haven't shot those yet. This is a 460 Magnum Smith & Wesson. We got a... Let's see, this is a Ruger 357 Magnum Blackhawk. This is a, let's see, this one is a top break. Hopkins and Allen's is a 38 Smith & Wesson short. That's my Canik TTI Combat. Hey, Canella. That is my signature series sketch. It's a Meta SFX sketch. It's collectors. That's my Desert Eagle 9mm. That is my Springfield Armory 45 ACP. Tisa's Double Stack 1911. Behind, on the back there is a MP5. It's a Century Arms. That one is my FN57. We got an extendo on there. I think it's like a 35 rounder. Coming over from Glock Boy. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. And you're the one who just subbed to me over there, too. That was awesome. This is a 9mm, but it's an oddball. It's a Makarov 9mm from Hungary. They made it from 1962 or 3, from 82, I think. Once Hungary was liberated, they went to the 9mm Luger. Then we got a 365 SIG. It's all muddy because I take those in caves and mines when I explore. And then we got the little 25 ACP right there. And then the little single shot 22. I need to get a spring for the hammer. That's a 22 mag. Got a couple knives there. Gonna get some sleep. I'll be short of the issue with the old pop guns. See what you think. Cheers, buddy. Thanks, Lions. I do have an Instagram account too. That's just Jerome Grunwald. Let's see. Discord would be the same, I think. Or no, Discord is the same as the channel here. Desert Armory and More. I think I changed it. I'll be right back. I'll see what I can find out on the number. There you go. On unemployment insurance, so funds are limited. No worries, buddy. $20 is plenty. Like I have been getting very little, unfortunately, because YouTube hasn't been pushing stuff. Anyways, let's see here. Okay, that one we already mentioned. We got the Mosin Nagant right there in the corner. Or sorry, that's the Mauser from 1938. It's a 8mm. Beside it is the Mosin Nagant M38 made in 43. And then we have the Lee Enfield 303 British right there that is made in 43. It's been sporterized before I got it. Cool, I'll see what I can do. Awesome. And then we got all these lever actions here. Again, YouTube, as that sign says, nothing is for sale. It's all my personal private collection and for people's enjoyment. We got the SKS with the bigger mag on it. I installed that. We got the Sega 12
12 gauge right there. It's a copy of a Sega 12. The AR-15 right there. That's the 5.56 .223. Then we have the 7.62 by 39 AK-47 with the big old, I think that one's a 30 rounder. Then the 338 Lapua, Ruger Precision, big boy right there. They say they can stretch those out to about 2 miles. We got this little pile sitting here. We got that lever action 10 gauge from 1901, model 1901. 3030 Rossi Rio Grande beside it. That looks like a Marlin 336. We got the air gun beside it. That is a 25 caliber PCP, and then we got this little single shot right here. That's a Schleipspeer Nitro or something it's called. And then that's a 44 Magnum lever action right there on the bottom from the 70s. Winchester Model 94 AE. The one above it's Model 92 Winchester. And that is made in 1895. Chambered in 32 Winchester centerfire. The one above it is a Model 92 chambered in 2520, made in the early 1900s. The one above that's made in 1904. Model 94. Sorry, yeah, 1904, made in Model 94, made in 1904. It's chambered in 2535. It's a little smaller than a 3030. The one above is just a modern Henry 22 that I need to send in. Desert Army, I got a question. If you ever think about Model 73, 38, you can find them, old ones like mine, kind of cheap, well considered at 70 terms. Okay, gotcha. We got our stack of ammo here. That's my stash. You can't have any. I don't share my ammo. There's 1,000 rounds in a box right there. I had to empty all the little boxes out and get all the UPC codes so I could send them in for a refund. You could get a, what do you call it? The mail-in refund, rebate. I think I'm getting like 30-something bucks back from all those. I got them for about 18 cents a round, I think. Pretty cheap. And we got that long shotgun in the corner there. That is a Marlin original goose gun with like a 36-inch barrel made in the 50s. And we got all these double barrels here. That's a 10 on the bottom. The rest of them are 12 gauges. Let's see here. That's a 10 gauge. We're at a Silverhawk on the end. We have another 12 there that I'm working on. There's the 12 gauge down here I'm working on. That's a single shot 10 right there. That's a Sears and Roebuck 12. That's a 16 gauge double barrel from Zastava M75. Single shot right there, 25 rimfire. Those two right there are both from Belgium. They're rimfire shotguns from the early 1800s, or early 1900s is the long one, late 1800s is the short one. They're rimfire shotgun. Single shot Ivor Johnson 410 right there. That's a hexagon barrel number 4 Remington from early 1900s. And then we have a Schneider 577 Schneider made by Lee Enfield in Nepal right here. That's from 1860. Let's see here. The serial number belongs to the FN era of production. Winchester Model 70 with serial number that would be manufactured between 2014 and 2015. Well, they didn't make mine. Mine is this Sporter LTIT, which is not made anymore because they don't make the FN ones with metal. Mine is basically all metal, and it's got the little plastic cap. It's a little bit older, I think, actually, in an application for OAP, old age pension, now that I am 65. Oh, that'd be the same idea as like a retirement here in the States, I think, right? All right, I'm trying to figure out how to use this gimbal. It seems like it doesn't stay the exact way you might like it. Canilla, you eat your breakfast? I mean, your supper? All done? All done, Canilla? Yeah, my dad, let's see, he's 63, I think. He'll be 64 this year. And he just retired a few months back. Anyways, and of course, we got a few things in the safe too, but we'll leave it closed. Anywho, let's see if we'll put this on tracking, face tracking. There we go. All right. There we go. Put you back on the stand real quick. And scoot it over. And up and scoot it over. No, not that way. We got the wrong way. There we go. Appreciate those donations, my friends. Means a lot to the channel. Yeah, I was over there at
Glock Boy JC's, and he was getting decent donations. I was like, "What's the secret?" And he's like, "Oh, just be yourself." He's like, "I'm not saying you're not yourself in your channel." Anyways, anywho, 4 people in the chat. We might try a restart just to see if it helps. Let's see. I actually looked it up. Mine was made in '92. I thought. Wasn't for a while because the new ones looked exactly almost the same. Some of them do. Oh, okay. It's breezy outside again. There we go. I'm trying to have my head a little offset so it's not blocking this little sign here. Whew. I need to look up a couple more of my Winchesters. Like this bottom one right here, I want to know the exact year. I think it's from the 70s. And then the other one, I don't remember when it was from, so I like to look. I need to look that one up. I know it's early 1900s. And then the one's from 1895. I know that, and the other one's from 1904. Yeah. Anywho. Yeah, we need to get that giveaway going, but since YouTube is so slow in letting people in, how are you ever going to do a giveaway? Once I hit the 8,000 was the plan, but most subscribers we got was 7,735, or 736. I haven't gotten any higher. It just goes down, just keeps going down. Even though I keep making content. Let's see here. Yeah, I think the subject of my live was what's the smallest you would trust for defense. Some people might say 32 ACP. Some people might say 22. They might, or 22 mag. I would probably say for myself, I would not trust a 25 ACP. I'd probably rather have a 22 Magnum for myself. YouTube is just not going anymore. Their AI is like a straight up nightmare. It is right now for everybody. I got reported for showing my 243 rifle safety and unloaded. Well, if you were touching something, that makes sense. I don't know. 243 rifle safely and unloaded. Yeah, if you're touching, you're not allowed to touch anything on a live. They've accused me 3 times or 4 times. I pled my case, showed proof. They didn't care. They rejected it within minutes. They usually ban you for 24 hours. That's the thing. If you actually literally did touch something, it would be more than a 24 hour. So they know you didn't. Although I have seen people actually touch stuff online. One was by accident. And the other one, they were doing an unboxing of a... he buys storage units. And one was in a little teeny purse, a little 25 ACP. They were touching on live. They never pulled it. Probably because his channel's not known for that, even though that was his first time he ever did a live. Usually it's a video recording and he posts it. Anyways. Oh, excuse me. 8 people in the chat. Thanks for coming by to Desert Armory and More. We do outdoor stuff here. We do gun content. We do shooting content, stuff like that. We do a little bit of sort of like ballistic testing a little. We're just so getting into some of that. We did a little bit of with these right here, the lever action, some ballistic testing. Please check it out. We want to eventually do some more ballistic testing with the water bottles, with some of the handguns, as well as the revolvers. We also have a secondary channel up here. We have it in this little balloon that's specifically outdoor only. Sometimes I might have gun stuff in the back when we do a live. That's the only thing. We got a flashing light on our little camera. I wonder if that means if the battery's going dead. Possibly. Let me plug you back in real quick. I might have not known what to do with my head down like that. I'm not sure if that thing charges separately or not, the little camera on this. I think it plugs into the whole thing. Oh, I didn't know what to do with my finger there. What's up, Randall? Let's see. You can confirm the exact month and year by calling Winchester Company Service. I can give you the number if you can find the line. So, Eastern, there's a couple sites online where you can put the Winchester model number in, at least for the lever actions. Actually, I think it's for a few of them. What's up, Revlin? Thanks for coming by. Jamie, you should know if we do or not by coming into the chat. You had to affirm something when you came in, and it had a little balloon what it said. So you must have not been paying attention, as well as what this sign says right there. So yeah, Mr. YouTube Sneaky. Yeah. Let's see here. I know just got here. Well then, why ask? Don't ask those questions. Ask them questions, you get dumb rewards. Is that what they say? No, thank you for coming by. I believe you're new. Thank you for showing up. But yeah, we don't ask those questions here. Thank you so much for coming. And we do, like I mentioned, we do outdoor stuff on this channel. We do gun content. We do shooting stuff. Some ballistics. We're getting to more of that. If we had a supporter, we could do like ballistic testing in jail, but that's so expensive. And then this channel here is specifically outdoor only. Hiking, cave exploring, mine exploring. I've got more stuff to post on there yet. I recently posted a mine exploration that I did on Saturday. Check it out. We would appreciate it. What's up, Carbine? How's it going? Mr. 44 Carbine. How's your day? Did you just get an alert now? Because we've been on an hour and 16 minutes. Beginning maybe. More like timeout for a warning. I don't want them to disappear forever. A 343. I have not heard of a 343 unless that's a model. I've heard of a 243. I do not have a 243. I've got a 270 in the safe. It's a Remington 700 from the late 60s. I have a 30-30 or 30-06. It's a Remington 700 from the early 70s. And a 308 is in the safe as well. That one's a modern first gen Axis, Savage Axis, but no 243s is probably what you meant to say. Or 264 Remingtons, I think is the other one. Don't have one of those either. What's another 30 caliber? I have some 30-30 levers. What's up, Michigan? How you doing? Michigan Dumb Dog Outdoors. Thank you for coming by. Let's see, what other 30 calibers do we have? 338 Lapua. That's a little bit bigger than the 30. Right there. And then we have the 7.62 by 39. We've got an 8mm Mauser. That's a 223 5.56 right there where my top of my thumb is. We have a 300 Savage lever action in the safe. It's model 99. And then we have this 303 British and the 7.62 by 54R right there. Remington Woodmaster. I've heard of them. Isn't that a 22 pistol? Or is that the speed shooter? The 22 speed shooter. Did not get an alert. I never get alerts, and I have it on. Yeah. Do I have a 30-30? Yes, it's beside me. I don't know if I can move my head close enough and it ends up getting over there. Right. Let me shut this off real quick. The movement. Right there. Right here. It looks like a 336 Marlin, but it's actually a Rossi Rio Grande. No 270 pumps. No, I don't have any pump rifles. I do have pump shotguns. I don't have any pump 22s. I have 3 pump shotguns. I have 2 12s and 1 20 gauge. Yeah, I don't have any of those Remington pump rifles. I know what you're talking about. Those are the ones that are called the Woodmasters? Okay, gotcha. Because they made it in a 30-06, I believe, and a 308. Might be a different model, but yeah, I don't have any pump shotguns. Or sorry, pump rifles. Yeah, the pump shotguns would be a Sears and Roebuck made by Remington. Made by Winchester. It's a model A200 from the 50s. I also have a model 1200 Winchester in the safe. 12 gauge, and then I have a Weatherby 20 gauge that's in pretty good shape, but it's a little more modern, probably 2012, 2014. I forget what model that one is. Almost thought it was a 200A or almost like the other one. I forget what that one is. I don't remember. Anyways, not even the cinnamon dog is for sale. No, a Canella? What's up, Brentley? She is back in the living room, I believe. No, the doggies aren't, unfortunately. Canella I've had since 2019. Skittles I've had since a year and 3 months. What's up, Jesse? Hey, Jerome, you mentioned the 22 mag. Is it worth getting over a $20? Depends what you're getting. If you're wanting to get, like, say, slightly bigger game than, like, squirrels and rabbits or groundhogs, actually, groundhogs, I would say more of a 22 mag or a 17 HMR. You can do 22 mag as well as 17 HMR on piggies, on coons, small pigs, not big pigs. Like our pigs we have here, javelinas. They're our native pigs. Bigger pigs, like what you have back east or in Georgia or Texas, I would say 223, 556, or 762 by 39. It depends what you're going to use it for. That's what I would say. Guessing that War Thunder left the chat. I think he did, yeah. Remington came out with the Master Series for almost every round. 20 gauge Wing Master, 270 Woods Master, and the 30-06 Buckmaster. Oh, so they had something Master behind them. What was their little 22? Wasn't it called a Speed Master? I have some parts of 2 of them in the safe here. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir, to you as well. Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate you, Mr. Zero Cool.
Yeah, the Speedmaster, I think, was the little 22. It loaded from the butt on the side, which I have a little, I have a Remington that does that. Or no, it's a Winchester. It's a Winchester semi-auto. I recently got it. It's model 67A. I also have a model 54, I think, that's a bolt action. They look almost identical the way they're made. Yeah, I think it's called the Speedmaster. Is a 243 a good hunting round? Oh yeah, very much. It's one of the best rounds for whitetail or mule deer. Reloading 30-06 right now. There you go. I've never done 30-06. I need to do some. I think I have the right powder for it and the primers. I need to do some. Which maybe I'll do live someday on it. Let's see, 22 bolt action was a Target Master. Yeah, I think there was the semi-automatic was called the Speedmaster. But that might have been Winchester's, not Remington's. 357 mag and 38 special. I have the projectiles for it. And I have the powder for it and the primers. What's up? Compliant? How you doing, bud? Appreciate you coming by. Single shot and the bolt had a pullback firing pin. Oh, I got one of those right here. Do I have a 50 caliber? I do not. The biggest I have, Randall, here, let me move my head, is right there. It's a 338 Lapua precision rifle by Ruger. That's a Ruger Precision. That's a Gen 1 with a Gen 2, what do you call it? Muzzle brake. Varget gets it done. Who's Varget? How's it going, Jerome? What's up, Brantley? Pretty good. As you can tell, my voice is about back to normal. About 98%, I think. I still have to like do that once in a while, but some of that's because of asthma. But yes, I have right beside me here. See if I can move my head there. That one you can see on the bottom right there has the pullback. It's a single shot and got to pull back the little thing on the back like the cricket. Canella, what were you doing up on the couch? How'd you get up there? I have it all blocked off. Your 22 bolt with the pullback firing pin and target mount. Yes.
Canella, what are you doing?
Mine with the pullback firing pin is a Schleipspeer or Schlehei, something like that. Nitro King. It's some weird brand. But yeah, it's that one right. Let me shut this off real quick so it's not tracking me. It's that one right there. It's a dinky little thing. It looks like a 1x4 that someone made for the handle. That's just how it's made. Anyways. So I love that gun on the trap line. Trap line? No, Brantley, she isn't. Ugh. You're like, are you sure she isn't? Since he's acting up. No. Somehow she got on the couch. I do not know how. No, how did you get up here? Stay off the couch, little girl. You want to get on? Come here. Yeah. Want to go on the bed? I'll let you on the bed. Up here. There, up there. You can be up there. I put her on the bed. She acted like she wanted to go on it. But now she's sitting right back, so I don't know what's up.
Skittles, you coming in here?
Skittles was chilling on the bed, too.
Here he is. Come here, Skittles. Come on, bud. Come on, buddy. Come here.
He's all nice and warm because he was chilling on the bed.
Come on, bud. Here, Skittles. Come here, you gotta track us here. There we are.
Probably doesn't know what to do because it's got two heads in here. This one never is. He's never, ever going to be.
He's the best puppy doggy there is.
He's like, I don't know about this.
Yeah, I don't know about this.
He's like, how do I track two heads? He didn't know how to track two heads there.
Skittles, oh, you can wait for kisses, huh? Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Oh, Eastern says hi. Eastern says hi. Skittles, say hi back. Hi. Hi.
Oh, now it's tracking Canella. It doesn't know what to do. Oh, Skittles. He got a little uptight. Didn't know what to do, and it put it off to the side. There it goes. Canella came over, and Skittles goes,
Oh, Skittles. Good boy.
oh, it doesn't know what to do when there's so many heads around.
Canella, leave Skittles alone. Leave him alone.
It just kicks it to the sky.
All right, you ready to go down, buddy? Okay, there you go. Thanks for joining the live.
He's the one who goes with me exploring mines and caves and everything. Okay, I'm out. My lady is ready to go to the airport. Okay, Brantley, see ya. And safe travels for your wife. Your lady. Flying's fun, but it's not the safest always. And that guy's shedding like a leaf. I need to brush him. He's letting out all these little hairs everywhere. Me pet Coral. Dad is dead. I have a couple of YouTube vitos. A pet what? Coral? Skittles isn't going to let you growl. Yeah, I know, right? Now Canella's over here. What do you want? You're not scratching the door like you want to go outside. And I put you on the bed. You didn't want to go on the bed. She wants to get on the couch, I think. It's like, Canella, you don't belong on the couch. You okay? Huh? What do you want? Canella. Yeah, for some reason that one didn't come through, Randall. Whatever you're trying to say there, unfortunately. Autofix did not help you there. Auto-tune, whatever you call it. Yeah, I got to brush Skittles. He's shedding a little bit, making a mess of things. They're little hairs. They're not these big ones like Canella drops out. All right. She thinks the couch is more comfortable. It is comfortable. LOL, not that lady, a client. Oh, okay. Crawdad. Oh, a crawdad. Gotcha. What do we got here? Zero King says 3.220 cal, 50 grain Varget, 168 Hornady arrow match, hoping for 1 MOA. Varget is that's the bullet brand, or is the Hornady 168 Hornet? No, Varget would be the 50 grains of Varget. That's the black the powder. You're definitely a collector. Do you hunt? I hunt some, yes. I went
for the first time I went hunting for deer last November. Unfortunately, after 4 days of hunting and 38 miles roughly of hiking, never found one buck. Lots of doe, no buck, unfortunately. Hogged in. Okay, there you go. Lots of doe. I saw 12 doe. The other guy saw 20 doe. Another saw 12. One guy saw a spike. That's all. The problem was the area where we were hunting, we were the last ones in that zone. And so first it's like youth hunt, bow hunt, and black powder, like, the modern black powders, the 50 cal and whatever else people shoot. We're the last ones in there, so that it's like just hunted out for IMR 3031. That would work too. Yeah. I don't have a lot of powders. I've got some hogged in Pyrodex. I've got some Allegiant Powder Reloader 7. I've got some 4000. That's for my 338 Lapua. I think it's called 4000. Let me see. Let me shut this off real quick so it doesn't track me. 4000 MR. Then I have some Hybrid 100. That's for my hunting rifles. 270, 243. I don't know if that would work for 30-06, probably, because it does 7mm rim mag as well. And then I've got a keg of this right here. 401. This is for 44 Magnum, 410 shotgun, 454 Casull, 50 Action Express. And then I have some of this right here, 244. I got them really cheap, that's why. So this is 180 on it, but I got it for half that. And then this, this is for, I forget what this one was for. One of these were for 9mm, but I don't remember if it was this one or another one. Yeah, I think so, because it's for handguns. And then I have some for small varmint. I don't know where that one is. Oh, it's the Reloader 7. Smokeless varmint. Yeah, anywho. All right, let's go ahead and set this. All right, let's see here. Waterfowl or up game birds? For what I hunt for birds here is dove and quail, which is currently still in season. Quail's going to end in a few days, I think. Dove, I think, still going to go till February, something I thought. Yeah, we can get Tanner right here, too. I can get it right over the counter. Although you can't go wrong with 10 grains of unique for a really small game using 30-06. 30-06 for small game, bye-bye. Michigan, is that the same? Let's see, I just got 1,000 Federal Gold Medal Match Large Rifle Magnum for under 100. Oh, wow. So I have a whole bunch of primers, too. I got Gold Medal Small Magnum Pistol for 357 mag. They're match primers. I've got... What else do I got? I would have to shut this off again. Oh, let me see here. Let me turn the camera around. I've got, that's these here. Those were for 357 Magnum. I think the H&R Magnums might work for that. Like the 327 Magnum. I got some large pistol primer, large rifle primer, small pistol primer, and those are small rifle primers up on top. I got those all for half off, except these up here I didn't. But I got this for half off, so instead of 106, I got it for half of that. That, instead of 94, was half of that. Whatever these are, I got them all for half off. What it was is a local gun shop closed down because they had straw sales as well as illegal sales to people that weren't allowed to have firearms. And there's nothing for sale here, YouTube, just so you know. See the sign there? Not for sale. Nothing's for sale here. It's all private collection. Anyways, they were doing stuff they shouldn't have. And so they closed down and got raided. And so Gun and Pawn bought it and sold it for half off at least. Quail's delicious. We don't hunt doves here. They're considered a songbird. What? Dove's not a songbird. Russell, it's aluminum powder in it and you far away back and shoot. Yes, correct. Boom, boom. Yep, big flame, less boom. I want to
Heritage Meats. They sell a variety of meats. They had camel burger. Yeah, I have some friends in California. He does hey John, how's it going? He does camel burgers. He's in California. He does camel milk and camel meat. He lives in Lebec area. I forget what the farm's called. He also had some water buffalo there, like Cape buffalo type. How's it going, John? Got your other channel up and going, or are you just mostly on this one, the Final Stand? I know you had your other one. I don't know if you're posting on that one too now. How's the fam doing? I know Lisa messaged me the other day if I got my birthday card, or not birthday card, the Christmas card. I won't think that would be for me. Oh, the camel burger? Oh, I'd love to try a camel burger. I've had buffalo steaks. I'm not sure about burger, but I have buffalo burger. I've had bear before. I've had skunk. I've had chicken feet. What else exotic? I haven't tried gopher yet, or squirrel. I've had squirrel. Deer, obviously. Elk, yeah. Javelina, yeah. Which is our wild pigs here, our native wild pigs. Buffalo's good. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, buffalo. It's a little gamey, if I remember correctly. It's been years ago. Python's too. I haven't had python. I had a rattlesnake. Elk is second. There you go. Rattlesnake's pretty good. It's been a while since I've had that too. We fried it up like fried chicken. Try balut. What's balut? Never heard of that one. Oh, and I finally tried about a year and a half ago. I tried lamb. Never had lamb chop, and I tried it. Oh, that was some good stuff. Fell right off the bone. But yeah, what's a balut? I don't know what balut is. Maybe clarify. Maybe it was an error. Chicken feet, are you from Arkansas? No, Michigan. I was in Honduras at a mission, Christian mission, for a year and a half, roughly, a year and 7 months. Back from 2017 to 2019. And somebody offered them to me. I did eat them, but it's a baby duck still in the egg. Oh, no, I would not like that. I've never tried it. I don't think I'm going to plan on it either. We're not going to do that. That sounds so gross. I remember hearing about it. All right, let's move it right here. I didn't remember where it was originated from. Yeah. 40 likes. There we go. It's crunchy and gross. Oh, you've tried it then? Would be crunchy. That makes sense. I mean, you're eating bones. Sorry, buddy. Do. Oh, where was that at? Let me see. I'm not sure what the do was supposed to be for. What one was that one supposed to be for? I'm trying to find it. Big flameless boom. Elk a second. Yeah, I don't know what that one was for. Groundhog cooked up in bacon grease with yams and sweet potato, a side of collard greens, and a cornbread. Delicious. That sounds good. I would eat groundhog. My favorite by far is moose meat. Nothing better. Yeah, I never had moose or reindeer. LA is gross. It's a half-developed bird still in the egg. I used to raise quail and had that request. Ugh. I denied. What happened? Oh, you denied it. Yeah. They denied the request. Yeah. That's just... I mean, people... It's not hatched yet. It's not even grown. Like, people have, like, lamb, like a young sheep. Or they'll have veal, which is like a calf. But an unhatched bird? Like, that sounds bleh, gross. To me, it seems like it'd be half rotten or something, you know? Yeah. Lamb's good. So I had a lamb chop. So I don't know if it was like an actual lamb or like a sheep meat. Mutton, I guess it would be. He was at a Persian restaurant. I never was at a Persian restaurant. Some friend of mine in Cali wanted me to come over, and he wanted to take me out there, so we went there. And afterwards, we chatted for a while.
But yeah, he's like, hey, want to check out this restaurant? So I said, sure, I want to try it out. I've never had Persian food. I don't think at that point I did. Maybe I did a little bit at one other place, but I never had lamb before. So yeah, tried it out. That was some of the softest meat I've ever had. Yeah, two of us went out to a Persian restaurant for I think like $40 a person, plus drinks. Well, we didn't have hard drinks. It was like soda or tea. Be lamb if it's Persian. Yeah, no, it was good. The other time I had lamb was, believe it or not, um, Arby's recently came out with a pastrini or something they're called, or I forget what they're called. It has lamb in it, one of theirs, and it actually tastes pretty good. I have to hit the hay. Good night and God bless. Eastern, thank you for coming by, buddy. Thanks for helping out our buddy there with his swivel ailments on his rifle. Appreciate you. Nothing in between. What you mean? Oh, there you go. I sold eggs, but I sold fresh quail eggs or chicken or chicks. Gotcha. A gyro or a gyro. There we go. That's what it's called. A pernini is what I was talking about, but it's actually a gyro. A gyro or gyro, however you pronounce it. Yeah, they had lamb meat ones, and it was actually pretty good. So I've actually had that more recent. Would have been maybe a month or two ago. They came out with it, and I don't know if they still have it for sale or not. But how would you pronounce it? Gyro or gyro or gyro? Gyro, gyro, or gyro. Some people call it a gyro.
1, 2, 3.
Yes, burgers.
We have 8 people that voted on this. Hopefully they subscribed.
I had 108. I think I lost one, so it went down to 107. The other channel. Alrighty. A gyro. A gyro? Let's see here. Let's see here.
Let me try something real quick. Let's see here. Putting up a little questionnaire for you guys. There we go. Let me shrink her down. Whoops, it's falling in my hands. I don't know what to do.
Hey, stop it.
There we go. Gyros or gyros are good with Mediterranean hummus.
Yeah, there was a Mediterranean restaurant that I always wanted to try, but it was next to a restaurant that I really liked, so I would usually go there, which was chicken. It's called, what was that called? They don't have them here in Arizona. They had 2 of them in Fresno. They were called the Chicken Shack. They had some of the best wings and the best sauce. Oh, with dipping it in. Hard to spell. Yeah, it is. Anyways, next to it was a Mediterranean. All this talking of food, I'm getting hungry. I hadn't had supper yet. I started trapping and tanning this year. Awesome. So I have never done trapping, not officially. We had live traps, and we had I would try to make some homemade string ones growing up, and little trinkets and what. Yeah, gyro. That is one of the ways. Yeah, gyro. Trapping I've never done. Tanning we tried a little bit with rattlesnake skins, rabbit skins. My brother found a mink one time in Oregon years ago when we lived there for a little while. Did you see the lawsuit against McDonald's on their McRibs? I did not, but is that why they're not making them anymore? Let me guess. Someone sued them because it wasn't an official rib. Probably right? Now, I heard they're not making the McRibs, although they were seasonal anyway, so maybe that's why they made them seasonal too? Unless the lawsuit was during the seasonal. Exactly. Yep. Yeah. I mean, technically, if you want to get technical about it, it's not a rib. It's a type of prepared meat in a way. The one lady got sued McDonald's years ago when a hot cup of coffee spilt on her, and she won. There are 17 ingredients in McDonald's fries. No, thank you. Really? I would think it'd be 3. Potato, salt, and oil. Man, you're making me so hungry talking about food. I had a bowl of cereal at 2 o'clock, 2:30.
And I also had at lunchtime, 12, I think it was, I had 2 pieces of pizza. And then for breakfast, I had Cheerios. Last night for supper, I had 3 eggs, 4 bacon strips, and 2 pieces of toast. Michigan says, nope. Really? They don't have only just 4 ingredients. They're called the world famous fries. I love their fries. Now, if they're warm, they're good. If they're cold, they're one of the worst fries. Want to eat them cold. I mean, hot. Same, getting hungry. Gonna pop some popcorn. There you go. Yeah, I got some of that. What I bought's pretty good. It's a little salty for my flavor. Usually I like Walmart brands. I was trying this grocery store called Fry's, which sells Kroger, which a lot of your states back east have Kroger, or Midwest or Central U.S. Kroger. They're owned by Fry's. Fry's and Kroger own each other. I like A&W sweet potato fries. Oh, I didn't know A&W carried sweet potato fries. There's a restaurant in California who does. It's called The Habit, which are char-grilled fries. They have... Let's swing it back here. They have those. What is that swinging? Oh, it's this pocket. This little pocket here. They have sweet potato fries. Sweet potato fries. But no, it's actually sweet potato pie. The song I'm thinking of. What's that one of? It says something about sweet potato pie in it. It's a southern song. The Habit is that Catholic. I don't know who runs it, honestly. I know Chick-fil-A is Christian ran, and In-N-Out Burger is Christian based. But The Habit, I don't know who owns it. It started in Santa Monica, California, I believe. Your A&W went bye-bye. Oh, that's sad. I was joking. Oh. E&W, there's not one here in the town near me in Sierra Vista. They have Burger King, McDonald's, Dunkin' Donuts is in Walmart. They have 2 McDonald's, 2 Taco Bells, 2 Subways. Although there's some restaurants on the base, Fort Huachuca, but I don't know which ones they have in there. I think there's a McDonald's and maybe a Subway over there. Might be other stuff. Then we have a few mom and pop stuff. We have 2 German restaurants. I've been to one of them. The other one I haven't been to yet. We have this one called Native, which is wings, grill, and drinks. That one's good. I like their wings. I've only had I don't know if I had their bone-in yet, though. Which I like bone-in, too. What else we got? A couple different burrito shops. Some are mom and pop. Some are just... So we have a couple Mexican restaurants here. Authentic Mexican food. Trader Joe's. We don't have one here. They're going to be making a Sprouts, which is kind of like a Trader Joe's, here this year. Not far from me. They used to be more like organic, natural food, which they still are, but they're also catering to kind of more of the Trader Joe's side of it, too. Where they up their prices kind of a little fancier like a Trader Joe's. Let's see. We have a Safeway, which is like a Vons or an Albertsons. Albertsons, Vons, and Safeway are all together. Bash's we don't have in this town, but we do have Bash's. It's kind of an Arizona thing in Tucson. We have Food City, which is kind of like Food Max. We had those in Cali. What else we got? Of course, Walmart. They got everything. Walmart Supercenter. Arby's. We got an Arby's here. Wendy's. Jack in the Box. Texas Roadhouse. Applebee's. Got a couple stuff in the mall, restaurant-wise. Of course, movie theater over there. What's up, Bryson? Bryson, how's it going? And here, Sobeys and Safeway are the same. Sobeys, there you go. I haven't heard of that one for Safeway. What's up, Brookside? Were you on here a little bit ago when I first started? Can't remember. Maybe I was over somewhere else's. Dust cover actual when I was washing dishes. Maybe that's when you were over there. He's over in Colombia right now. Dust cover actual. It's going good. Throat's been better. I sound better. I already had a deep voice before, or could sing bass well, but I could just about only sing bass on Sunday. We're singing. Let's see here. What else? We have a 99 cents only, which has food. I believe that does. What other food? There's one called Taco Giro. Yes, it was me. Oh, okay. Zero says had grilled cheese and tomato soup for dinner because it is cold outside. It's cold here too. We got freezing last night. The day before that, meaning yesterday, was rainy all day. It got to like 49, 48, 47. Today, I think it got to low 50s. There's snow on the mountains back here, facing west. It dropped down about a third of the way. Some of it melted. What's up, Peaceful Page? Zero, that sounds good. Yeah, it does. I don't think I have any tomato soup though. If I wanted to make some of that, that'd be good. Something like that would be great, or a stew or something. Hey Zero. I mean not Zero. Peaceful Pagester. Look what we got. Our phone's on a gimbal and it moves. We were able to find one that moves. It was on sale for a decent price. Drew, unfortunately, there are no more Hondas in my driveway. Aww. You sold your Hondas. What type? Was it dirt bikes, or was it cars, or vans, or pickups? Let's see. Of snow. What do you mean of snow? Oh yeah. Now it's far though. If I want to get videos and pictures of snow, I probably can't make it up there in my car though, because it's all dirt. It's hard enough to drive it when it's dry. We got a lot of rain yesterday, so it's probably super muddy. So I'd have to borrow a 4-wheel drive or a 4-wheeler, which would be kind of cold on a 4-wheeler, or someone's Jeep or something. Went to a karaoke bar tonight, had a few drinks. Uh-oh. Yeah, I got a little questionnaire, guys. Maybe you want to start learning some new skill this year. A new skill you want to learn. Let me see. For myself, what skill would I want to learn that I don't know already? I'm not sure. There's so many skills I know how to do. Not to brag. It's just I do. I know a lot of stuff. I wish I said the old lady totaled out her Civic. I got a Honda bike, though. She totaled out her Honda Civic. Oh. What year was it? I forget. Those Hondas go and go. Well, same with the bikes. Like dirt bikes and Honda Shadows. They're pretty good. Or the CBE 800s or whatever. I forget. They make different models. 2011. Ooh. That was still a good one. Let me see here. What would I want to learn of a new skill myself? I know how to juggle. I know how to wood carve. I know how to do woodworking. Lots of handyman stuff. Electrical, flooring, plumbing, drywall, framing. What else would I want to learn? It was a real good card. Yes, Civics are. Some of the more moderns might not be quite as good, but they're still pretty good. Yeah, what would I want to learn myself? Skill-wise. More gun for myself, maybe more loading skills. There we go. Hand loading. Really good at stock market. Who is? Me? I would love to be. I don't have lots of money to spread that around because I got my van I'm still paying off. And, life stuff comes up and you got to use credit cards for it. So, unfortunately, I do have some on a credit card due to some stuff I had to buy for emergencies. Some stuff. And some other things. Some is business debt. So obviously, I'm paying that off. The van, that's business debt. And then obviously you always carry a credit card debt when you have a business, because you buy materials, you're waiting for stuff to come back from that job to pay that one off back and forth. I do that, but suck right now. Oh, that's what you're saying for your skill. Gotcha. Stocks are a good thing to get through into. Yeah, if you can play the market right, I would like to understand crypto. Yeah, it's interesting. I wish I would have got Bitcoin back in 2013, 2014 when it was super cheap, because it would be worth a lot more, although it did drop fairly heavily not too long ago. But yeah, I need to get better into reloading. Zero, I can teach you. On crypto? Do you have crypto, Russell? I had a little bit of crypto. It was but I sold it. I don't remember what it was. It wasn't Ethereum or whatever it's called, and it wasn't. I think it was Dogecoin, which isn't that big. Invisible money, they say.
Ooh, can't see it.
Can't see it coming and going, just like a credit card. Makes it less. Makes it more likely that you're going to spend, at least with the credit card. Debit card, it goes directly out of your bank, so you still see it. Got rid of my crypto, not my thing. Yeah, not really either. Stocks, I was into Ford stocks for a little bit. I had maybe like $300 into Ford stocks. I made like $80. My brother, though, he had a lot into Ford stock and some other one. I forget what it was. He sold it when he thought it was the peak. And then like the next day it went up another $50 and he could have made another $1,000. I have some XRP and a few meme coins. Meme coins. I'm not sure what that one would be. That's a meme coins is a crypto. Ooh, XRP is also XRP is also DeWalt's top of the line 18 volts when they used to have them. They had XR and then they had XRP. Now they only have just XR. Yeah, I know that being a contractor. Yes, I have Ethereum. There you go. Yeah, Ethereum out here is pretty good. I think it would be one of the better ones, not counting what do you call it? Bitcoin. I think it's on the higher end of them. It says only 2 are in here. I have 3 currently chatting. Zero, Russell, and Brookside. 42 likes. There we go. Ethereum. Yeah, I've never got Ethereum or Bitcoin. I thought I got stocks from one other than Ford before. It wasn't Tesla. It might have been Coke. One of Skittles' hairs went in my mouth. Sorry. It might have been Coke. I think I still have a little bit of stock in something that Robinhood gave me. I think it was like $10 worth of something. Apple is my bread and butter. Okay, there you go. Or is it apple butter that you put on your bread? That too, right? That's pretty good. I haven't had that in a while.
Apple butter on your bread.
They are a good one to invest in. So is Tesla. Doge, Shinu, Pudgy, meme coins. I had Doge. That is one I did invest in. It's not huge. I made like maybe $3. LOL, that does sound pretty good. Apple butter. Oh yeah. On a piece of toast. Talk about food again. Oh man. I trade NASDAQ 10 mini. I've heard of NASDAQ. I don't know what the 10 mini is. Or 100 mini. There's the Dow. There's the NASDAQ. What else there is? There's 3 of them, right? That they talk about all the time for trading. Thought there was one more. 3 total, I thought. I don't really know much about those either. Popcorn with extra butter. Yeah, I get that sometimes too. Or lightly salted extra butter. Or some of it's kind of hard to find. I think mine's just regular buttered. What I have in there right now, regular buttered.
Butter me biscuits.
Maybe that's a bad saying. I don't know. It could, I guess, have a bad saying to it. You said you're going to make some popcorn. Did you end up making some then? Oh, excuse me. I'm just getting tired sitting here. You ever get the butter with the olive oil in it? Butter with olive oil? You mean like stick butter? No. I have gotten the mayonnaise made out of olive oil before. And of course, like salad dressings with olive oil. But not butter with olive oil. That's interesting. No, I've never tried that. I need to figure out what I'm going to make for supper. I might make what I made last night. Eggs with toast and bacon. Or maybe I'll make a cheese crisp like I did a short. Guys, I did a long format, about 6 minutes and something, of making a cheese crisp. Well, quesadilla, not cheese crisp. I did, sir. Popcorn is yummy. It is, yeah. Except it gets kind of stuck in your gums sometimes, the hulls. It's in a tube. It's like olive oil infused. Really good. Interesting. Like lots of butter on my popcorn. So if you go to the theater, you get that butter sauce on top, huh? Maybe you don't go to theaters. I don't either. Years ago, I've been to a couple, but and like a live action, more like a the old style theater years ago in Tucson. Excuse me. Just lightly set the hat on, real hot like. If you put too much butter though on your popcorn, like the drizzly type, it like makes your popcorn all soggy. It's just, yeah, soggy popcorn ain't any good. You put anything other than that? Like seasoning? Some people put like seasoning, cayenne pepper, paprika, garlic powder. They put brewer's yeast on it. What else they put? MSG powder of some sort. Margarine is on molecule away from, one molecule away from oil. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I don't use margarine. Growing up, we did. And then Mom got the butter for her pancakes and waffles. We got the margarine. Popcorn bag ain't licking. It ain't. If the popcorn bag ain't leaking, I ain't eating. I like a little bit of garlic salt on my butter. On your popcorn. There you go. That sounds good. Let's see. Let me. Whoa, that won't work. It was tracing me still. Trying to do something here real quick. Screenshot. Does that work? I like that little saying. If the popcorn bag ain't leaking, I ain't eating. All right. Dill pickle powder. There you go. See, I've seen that in the little shakers, like at Walmart, grocery stores, whatever. I'm like, I wonder how that would taste, because I've seen like dill pickle flavored potato chips and stuff like that. I'll eat butter. Yeah, same. What's up, Token? Tactical Toke. How you doing, buddy? Ghost, how's it going? Thanks for coming by. Appreciate you showing up. Like and subscribe if you're not subscribed. We do gun content here. We do hiking, exploring, cave exploring, mine exploring, stuff like that. We also have a second channel. We did have the little balloon up here earlier, but we took it down. That one is Jerome's Outdoor Adventures. If someone wants to drop it in the chat, could you please? My tag for my second channel of just outdoors only. Jerome's Outdoor Adventures. Let's see, Jerome, random question, but by chance, do you have any experience growing berries? Berries. Growing up, we did. Did we do any berries growing up? Currently, I don't have any. When we lived in Oregon, obviously they had blackberries wild. The only count was Operator Bass, if you remember. Barely Ghost. Did I ever grow berries? I don't think we ever did. Went hunting for the first time, had a great time. Did you end up getting anything, Tactical Toke? So I went buck hunting last November. 4 days, 38 miles of hiking. Never saw a buck, just doe. I have done dove hunting first season in September. We're currently dove hunting again as well as quail. I need to get some before the season's over. Just need to find out where they're at. What's up, Aaron? What's going on, man? Just spent an hour and a half smacking a pipe. It's backed up in the master bedroom, and we put a 50-foot snake through it. Took it all. We were thinking our tank is full. Oh, snaking pipes. Oh, man. Yeah, probably. That ain't fun. My most favorite snack is pickled garlic. Helps keep the family away. Yep. Zero, yep. Brookside, want to try to start a raspberry patch in the spring. Hopefully I can get some to stick. There you go. So, it was whitetail, by the way, that I went for. Up in the mountains is where the whitetail are. So I was hiking the mountains. So 38 miles of mountain hiking ain't fun. Let's see here. Raspberry. The only time I've done raspberry is finding, like, when I went on a hike to Miller Peak, there was some raspberries. I ate a couple of them. And different times we'd go hiking or camping, we'd find them. Yes, been processing now. A 6-point. Awesome. Nice. Whitetail or mule? Russell, we need to hang out. Love the vibes. He's on Instagram. Yeah, token. That's what's up. There we go. I'm going to turkey hunting at the end of the March. So I did not put in for turkey in the fall this time, or the spring. I put in for the fall, but I didn't get chosen, and then I didn't at all put in for turkey. I did put in for bear and javelina, and bear I got. It's over the counter. Javelina I got a tag, so that's here next month. Javelinas are native pigs. I put in for deer. Obviously, we got that. I need to check when bear is, and then I need to scatter around where I'm going to do it. Possibly in the mountains around here or up north. Whitetail. There you go. Don't expect a kiss. Don't expect to kiss a girl if you eat garlic. Yeah, right. Took 5 years, but I finally got raspberry and blueberries this year. Took that long to produce. Wow. I know someone can be finicky, and depending on your temperature, your climate, your air pressure, all that stuff, the barometric pressure. Aaron says, don't get the raspberry or blackberries. We have some that took over our 40-foot gardening 3 years from 2 plants. Yeah, blackberries grow like crazy. Get the raspberries or blackberries. Have some. Okay, that one I read. Ghost. Well, I didn't get to even read his. I was just about to read it. It disappeared. Poof, gone. I didn't even glance at it. It was just gone already. At the same time, I had a YouTube notification pop up here, so. Yippers. Got a 10-point buck last hunting season. That had to be a muley. I don't think whitetail get that big. Between plant and antelope took 5 years. Oh, antelope eating you up, huh? Where do you live? You got antelope? I forget where you live. Because, like, we got antelope here, down in Sonoyta and Patagonia area, and then up north in Sholo, Taylor, Snowflake in Arizona. There's antelope. Do I have a Mosin? I do. Captor, let me shut off the tracking. So right there, I have a Mosin Nagant from 1943. It's an M38 carbine. Next to it is a Mauser 8mm from Turkey, made in 38. Right there's a 303 British Lee Enfield from 43. It's been sportified, unfortunately. Wyoming, there you go. Thank you for coming by, Cap. How you doing, Captor? Fun-tucky, how's it going? I got all sorts of stuff. Let me turn you around. Got some double barrels right there. A whole bunch of them. Most of them are antiques. A lot of these are antiques too. Got some 10 gauges in there. Got some levies right here. 338 Lapua right there. Some AK-47. 7.62x39. That's what that one is. That's a AR. Sika 12 copy, 12 gauge. SKS. And of course I just said what those are. Got a lever action 1901 10 gauge. Made 1901 right there. 30-30, that's a Rossi Leo Grande. This is a PCP, that's a little 22. Got a whole bunch of handguns here, an FN57, Century Arms MP5, Tisas double stack 9mm, 45 Springfield 9. This is a Desert Eagle 9mm. That's a Canik Sketch Signature Series, Canik TTI Combat, 460 Magnum, Smith & Wesson, a couple black powders there I haven't shot yet. We got a Ruger Blackhawk right here. And that's a 357 Magnum. This is a Allens & Hopkins, or Hopkins & Allens, 38 Smith & Wesson Short, 365. That's my carry that I carry when I'm hiking in caves and mines. That's why it's all muddy. That's a Makarov right there. It's a 9x18 Makarov made in Hungary. Got a 25 ACP there, 22 mag, some knives, and a little 22 old one there. Got some other stuff in the safe too. So what's the next gun that you want to pick up? I'm not sure, actually. I was thinking about that today a little bit, but not really. More antelope than people in the state. Last figure was 5-1 antelope. Wow. I subscribe. I appreciate that, Captor. Appreciate you, man. We also have another channel that's outdoor stuff. If you like that stuff, could someone drop in the channel, in the chat, my channel name, the other one at Jerome's Outdoor Adventures. Shinky bro. Yep, you're welcome. Everyday carry, not doing lives. I do not know actually. I'm going hunting for elk with my cousin when they go next. Nice. We have elk here in Arizona. We actually have some of the biggest elk in Arizona. Trophy elks, they call them. You also have a 1931 Mosin. Nice. Mine's like I said, a 43. I put in for elk for the fall. Unfortunately, I didn't get it picked. I saw a pair of those little 22 single shots in auction. Man, they aren't cheap. The one I have sells for a lot. Of course, this is my private collection, as that sign says up there. Sorry. Stupid thing. I don't like it on auto track when I'm trying to do this. Right there, not for sale. As well as right there, not for sale. That one is a 1 of 500 or a 1 of 200, the one I have. And the single shot, that's really old. It's from 1869 to 1871. It's a 22, like I said. And it's made by Ethan and Allen, I think it's from. Ethan and Allen. Or E. Allen and Company. It's before Allens and Hopkins were together. Anyways, I was looking at my dog, seeing if she was hopping up on something. It's worth like a K, 800 to a K. I got it for 4 something, which is still pricey, but my second Mosin just turned 100 years old today. This year it will. Okay, there you go. There you go. Yeah, I would love to go elk hunting. I'm going to put in again here in February or March is when you put in your tags again for Arizona. I'm going to put in for deer again. I'm going to put in for elk again. Probably turkey again. I don't know. Turkey, you only get 1 turkey here. That's what's bad about it. What else are we going to put in for, Canella? What else are we going to put in? We're going to put in whatever we can get put in for. What is the gun you used when you were hunting, when you went deer hunting? My 30-30. The one right. Let's see if I can move my head in the right place. Right there on the bottom, right there. It's a 30-30 Rossi Rio Grande. It looks like a 336 Marlin. Let's see. Jerome, one thought. Spell that backwards because your camera is reversed. Oh, correct. Yes. Someone mentioned that the other day too, and I need to figure out about that. Want to get a modern Mosin chassis system for mine because the wood warped and has her shooting all out of whack. Interesting. I want to learn how to catch brass as a new skill. Thought my pond sucked until real bass fisher came. The pond isn't the problem. It's me. Thank you, Aaron, for finally posting that. I think I asked twice and it just sat there. Appreciate it, Aaron. That way, if anybody wants to subscribe to my other channel, it's right there, at Jerome's Outdoor Adventures. Yeah, let me pin that real quick. Pin. Thank you. I used a 30-30 lever action. I don't remember what one, but that's all I know. There you go. Oh, Canella. What'd you get? What was it for? That was a 98 Gavir or 98 Quartz. I don't have those. No, my Mauser's 8mm Turkish Mauser. It has the same action as a 98. I don't really know what model it is, though. I need to look it up. I know it's not a Gavir. I need to look up the model. She shoots 4 inches right and 8 inches high at 100 yards. What? Archangel makes good Mosin stocks with inlet for trimming triggers. There you go, Timneys. Evan Sankos are a cheat code for bass to a Texas or wacky rig. Yeah, turkey, wild turkeys. Oh, you're saying this. Yeah, that right there. That's a Turkish Mauser right there. Made in 1938. It's made in Turkey. Canella. That's what the Pro was doing. A wacky worm. Like hook 'em in the middle. Yeah, I don't know what a wacky worm is. I'm not sure if I've ever used them. That's one thing I need to do, guys. There we go. That's a skill I need to learn better, is fishing. I need to go fishing for the channel as well as just do it. I need to learn how to do it because fishing I can do year round. I have a fishing license, haven't used it all year. I need to renew it here in shortly. I need to renew it. Let's see here. A new skill to learn to get as good as trick shots as PewView. Correct. Everybody and their uncle. Canella, do not hop on the couch. Nothing's up there for you to have. Yes, exactly, Evan. Just let it drop and hit bottom and reel back and repeat. There you go. There you go. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. No. It's reel and repeat. Reel and repeat. Zero says, last time I fished, I drowned several worms with no fish. Bummer. Oh, you're hilarious. You're so mean, you drown a fish? What'd you do? I mean, a worm? What'd you do that for? Had no purpose in life. Let's see here. But the guys has been shooting since he was 4. He's really damn good. Yeah, I've been shooting since I'm about 5 or 4 myself. Pellet gun, though. I'm asking again because I don't speak English well. I only speak Russian. What'd you ask again? What's up, Coded? How's it going? Thank you for coming by. Unfortunately, your message got redacted. So I don't know what you asked. You might have to say it again. Because it didn't go through. In my pond, I fish and I use bluegill and catch 4 or 5 pound largemouth bass. With bluegill, there you go. Love fishing, just always sucked at bass. We bow fish, gopher fish, sea fish. Bass always elude me. Aaron says, I love my 1916 Bovair. Guevara 98. Bavarian. Oh, that sounds neat. Thing was sporterized in the 60s and was rechambered in 270 Winchester. And it runs so smooth. So what would it have been originally? An 8 mil? Trying to learn English, I understand a little. Well, if you're not translating, you're doing a good job. Captrica. At least it looks like it to me. Yeah, my 303 British right there, sporterized, unfortunately. It came that way when I got it from Sportsman's. But hey, shoots like a tack. 175 beans ain't bad for that thing. Came with a scope and a strap on it too. Oi, like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Although you've always been subscribed. Even I can teach you the ways of the Smalley pumpkin seed worm tossing upstream. That would be if you're in a river or a creek. We have our lakes over here too. Started with Nerf as a kid, then went into TV American Air Gunner 2013 challenge. You made it to it? That's cool. I just shoot when I can. Huh. My collector, yes, sort of. I have about 80, 90. Double barrels and lever actions would be my biggest collection. Levers, I have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there, and 2 others, so that's 7. And then double barrels, I have 9, I think. And then of 9 millimeters, let's see, revolvers, I have 16 revolvers. Of semi-automatic pistols, I have 24, 23. And I love my air guns. There you go. I have this nice air gun beside me. Haven't shot it since I've been back, though. So over a year now. I can't fly fish either. That'd be a cool skill. There you go. Learn how to do that. I wish we had smallies by me. I heard they fight way better than large. We have both here, depending where you're at. We also have crappie and obviously some catfish. But we have rainbow trout, German bound trout, brook trout, lake trout. That would be, most of those are up north though. Would think of CZP10C for carry. What's up, Brandon? Thanks for coming by again. Double tap the screen and subscribe. I think you're subscribed. I believe the CZP10C is actually a pretty nice gun. I've never shot it. Yeah, they're called crappie. Black crappie. I hear they're a very good gun. Ghost says, on my pond, the big bass never eat lures or plastics. Has to be the bluegill for the 4 and whoops, it's disappeared. For the 4 and up largemouth. There you go. My favorite is my Air Arms FTP 900 feet per second, $3K for just the pellet gun, but goes its job very well. Let's see. Aaron says it was in the 7.62 by 57, aka 8mm. Correct. That's what that one is right there, because it's an old one. It's chambered in the 7.92. Call him White Perch. There you go. And you got Black Crappie over here. Bought myself a Lee Enfield Smiley Mark III, which is very rare in Russia. Awesome. Mine's a Mark IV number 1. Or number 4 Mark I, whatever it's called. Large, harder, but got tuckered out quicker. Smallmouth take off like a bluegill and will swim back downstream to you and real fast. There you go. Yeah. You carry the CZ P10S. The C is even better. Isn't the C comped, or does that mean compact? Here is everything here, even sharks. Yeah, I did hear there was a shark over in that area. It came upstream. I thought that was weird. The Glock Killer, I'm getting one. Was thinking of ported, but this be too much. What, the RXM or the Dagger? Those are both the killers of the Glocks. Mine's a number 1 Mark III Star from Glasgow, Australia. There you go. C is compact, S is subcompact. Okay. Ever went fishing with your hands? Oh, what do they call it? Noodling. Isn't that called noodling? Where you put your fingers with some like chicken liver on it or some dog food and stick it down in holes? I've never done that. That was a big thing about 10, 15 years ago, and I think people still do it. There's a lady on YouTube I follow. She does that with catfish. They've actually put traps, and they go to open the traps and put their hands in. I forget what her name is. She has a very southern accent, and people were really picking on her because of her accent, and also picking on her because she does like outdoor stuff and hunting. And they're like really messing with her, and she's like, I enjoy this stuff. It's not like I'm forced to do it or something. I forget where she's from too. Let's see, Evan, we sucker fish by hand, LOL. Let's see, I missed a chance to get P10C ported. Kicking myself now. Ported P10C. There you go. Nice. My local pawn shop, they have some shadows. The owner, one of the fellows who partway owners the pawn and gun shop, he's part owner. He has an Accurite shadow. He was wanting to sell it to me, but because it's kind of a rare gun. I said, no, it'd be a little too much more than I want to pay. Happens a lot. They come up in the Mississippi. Sharks can't acclimate to freshwater. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. I won't do it. I quit scuba diving at Lake Kachata at 80 feet because I saw a catfish bigger than me. Not doodling. Fun to watch too. Noodling, yeah. Let's see here. You saw a catfish as big as you? Let me screenshot that lake. I want to look it up. So yeah, I have heard people that's done stuff in water, like dam repairs, scuba diving stuff out, all sorts of stuff, and they'd be like, they felt like something was watching them, and they turn their head and they see like an eyeball this big staring at them, and they're like, that could swallow me like Jonah in the Bible. Jonah and the big fish. They probably figure it was a whale just because most fish are that big would be called whales nowadays. But yeah, I've never did noodling. Nope. No, sir. No noodling ever here. Doodling, yeah, but not noodling. He meant to put noodling there, not doodling. Catfish ate a diver in Lake of the Ozarks. Really? I gotta do some research on that. See if there's any YouTube videos on that one. See if I can do a screenshot. 80 feet down. Okay. Lake Quachita. Quachita? That sounds like it'd be Indian. It's in Arkansas. I grew up on it, that lake. Okay. Oh, which one? Rondon says, is it better order online or gun store? Depends. If you can get it, say a used item, it's better to get it at the store because you can barter. You know, like pawn shops. or swap meets. Pronounce Wachita. Wachita. We got a lot of sturgeon here. They get scary big, but pretty harmless. Oh, sturgeons don't they migrate like the salmon? Going to a fed, but gonna try the ABA10 556 compressor with my FRT build. There you go. Yeah, now that the tax stamp is gone, I might purchase one for mine, a suppress. Washita. Wichita. Like Wichita, Kansas? Yes, sir. They migrate to spawn. Yeah, that's what I thought. Just getting into guns. Need something new. Need something new, do. Yeah, Wichita is, you say it's pronounced Wichita. That reminds me of, Wichita, Kansas. Wichita. Something like that. Wichita, there we go. We used to go through it when we go to Wisconsin. We drive through to Wisconsin growing up to visit my great-grandparents and other family there. In Wapaka area, Little Chute, Oshkosh. I forget who it is near that area. I can't remember who it was. Evans's Lake Ouachita. I've spelled it wrong. Wait, do you know Lake Winnebago? I've heard of it. I've heard of Winnebago. I've also heard of the Winnebago RV. Oh, it reset there. It usually does it at 2 hours, but it did it at 2.5 hours. Or almost 2.5. I'm near Oshkosh. Oh, you're the one that's near over there. Yeah. So I had a great grandma that lived near Oshkosh, Little Chute. Let's see. I had to scroll back to see that. Oh, there you go. Is that the lake that's like 5 foot deep across the whole lake? Oh, which one? Winnebago? I know one that's really shallow. That would be Salt Lake. The deepest point in Salt Lake is what? 12 feet? Crazy shallow. At Brook. Let's see. Yes, sir, Pat. Winnebago. That is shallow. Yeah, I tried walking across. Didn't work. Did you get stuck in the mud being 5 feet? I mean, that would be, for me, I'm 5'10", about 6 with shoes on. 5'10" and a half, and then about 6 with shoes. That'd be like up to here on me, like on my chin. Yeah. He's like, across? What? We sturgeon spear on Lake Winnebago. You have sturgeon up there in Wisconsin too? I didn't know that. Ooh, 5 feet. That's shallow, yeah. Yeah, I didn't make it far before I sank in the mud. Yeah, and then it would be like, be like that miry clay that the Bible talks about when we get our feet in something or do something we shouldn't, we're stuck. It's an allegory, kind of like for how if we get stuck in sin, it like just pulls us and drags us down. The miry clay. He brought me out of the miry clay. He set my feet on the rock to stay. He puts a song in my soul today, a song of praise. Hallelujah. Let's see here. Yes, sir. Lots of Bago. One of the only places that you can spear them. There you go. I did hear there's someone that dug a hole out in the middle down 15 feet to fish. Oh, so they get a bigger pond. Here's sturgeon, a protected species. Couldn't ever find it, though. It probably got collapsed. Ouachita is flooded mountains. They abandoned a town to make the lake, and it's 115 feet deep. That's what we were looking for. When I saw gills, my head would fit it. So it was a log at first. Thought it was a log at first. Yeah, there's a couple. There's a couple lakes in Arizona and in California that were towns, and they filled them up with water. There's another place here in Arizona that used to be a town, and they made it a pit mine. It's called Ray Mine. It's in central Arizona, Ray Mine. It's near Winkleman and Superior, Globe. It's down from Winkleman. Be northwest of Winkleman. The Ray Pit Mine. Let's see here. Pat, we might not be thinking of same lake. Maybe so. Wichita is super clear water, though. You can see super deep. There you go. Google Earth. I go, be right back. Lake Baikal is the deepest lake in the world. It's in Siberia. Yes, one of the other deepest lakes would be Crater Lake. Crater Lake would be like it's the deepest lake in the U.S. It is one of the deepest lakes in the world, and here it's an extinct volcano with that little one in the center called Wizard Island. That's I don't know if that one's extinct or not. The little one probably, but yeah, and it's all natural fresh water. I thought the ocean was. If you want to call the ocean a lake, yeah, the Mariana Trench is the deepest spot they know of in the ocean. The what do you call it? Mount Everest can fit inside of it. In the, what you call it? Kashkonongung? What in the world's that? Let me screenshot that one. I want to look that one up too. Is the lake you're thinking of? Let's see, where's that one he just mentioned with the B? Baikal Lake. There we go. Sorry, guys, I actually pushed the power button, not the power and the down volume for a screenshot. Galdang, I thought Winnebago was a weird name. I don't think I can dive there. Oh, which? The Mariana Trench? Yeah, the Mariana Trench you can. Huh, you can hook this thing up via Bluetooth? I just noticed that. It has a little Bluetooth symbol on it. On the screen, the remote. Huh. I did not know that. Joystick. Oh, I need to fix that. It seems like it's reversed. I'm going to try to change that. I can dive to Kashdong Som. What's the Y about? Oops, wrong way. Drive. Lake Baikal is 5,300. Is that the same one you mentioned earlier? You've been live a while, buddy. Yep, an hour. It popped up an hour and 30 minutes, or 2 hours and 30 minutes maybe. And then 2 hours and 20 something. And then it reset, but reset it to 36 minutes. Kind of weird. Yeah, we'll probably end it here soon because, it does have pan and tilt. I don't know how that works. Because I need to eat something. I'm really hungry. More settings. Tutorial AI settings. Follow speed, motor strength. Tilted tracking. Language. I'm getting really hungry. I'll get hungry. Never got an alert. Oh, that's how it is, brother. That's just how it is, folks. I don't even know what my battery on here is. 27. Yeah, that's just how it is right now. Anyways, yeah, we'll probably go ahead and sign off for the night. Getting kind of tired. Well, not really super tired, but I'm getting very hungry, especially because we were talking about food. So, appreciate you all, guys. Thank you for coming in. We got 47 likes. And Russell, thank you so much for that $20 donation, Canadian. I forget what the equivalent is for US. I think it's like 18 bucks. Appreciate that. And the other fellow that came in here from Glockboy JC, I just met him over at Glock Boys. He came over, subscribed, and gave me $50. That's the most donation I ever got. Shout out to him. I forget what his name was. It was 2 names. But shout out to him for donating. And yes, Russell, thank you for that $20 donation. Appreciate you guys. Have a great night, he says. Thank you. Yep, bro. Aaron says, catch you later, man. Have a good one. Yes, thank you all. Appreciate it. The sad thing is a mod. I had to see if you were live. Is as a mod. Yeah, I know, right? You would think mods would definitely get the alerts because they need to be on more, I guess. Anyways, thank you again for those donations, guys. Appreciate you all, each and every one of you. And yep, stay safe and stay strapped. Yep. Yes, sir. We have allegedly, I think we have one at least up there that's got some ammo in it. 5.7 and one other might. I can't remember. Anyways, appreciate you. You all have a blessed day, blessed night, blessed rest of your life. Hope to see you sometime soon. Hopefully you can get some more content for you guys. We need to refresh our subscription on our CapCut, and then we'll get some stuff posted for you, hopefully. Part 4, the completion of the Cavern Chronicles. That's what I should have called it, Cavern Chronicles. Anyways. And remember, you can never go wrong doing what's right, and through Christ is the way to salvation. Thank you all. Have a blessed day, blessed night, blessed the rest of your life, which I already said. Thank you guys. Have a good night. We are out. Desert Armory more.